You know my first guest, of course, from the long-running television series Beverly Hills 90210, a show I tried out for and was cut. Starting this Friday, you can see him in the brand new movie Cherish. Please welcome Jason Priestley. You look sharp tonight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, as do you.
Well, thank you very much.
Looking rather summery this afternoon.
They just slap the suits on me. I have no control.
You have no control at all?
No, I'm like Batman. I go down a pole. This isn't my suit. This belongs to NBC.
What about the tie?
The tie is not. Nothing is mine.
You don't pick the ties?
No. I'm just a complete monkey that they dress up and send out here and play the music, and I dance around. You look very good. The sideburns I see they're more under control now. Is that right?
This is a lightweight summer sideburn, because as you know, it's getting a little humid and hot here in New York these days. So I mean, you know, when they're thick, they get a little hot, humid, a little itchy.
Food must collect in there sometimes.
Occasionally.
Do you ever find stuff in there from like the 90210 days, like a business card?
Burger from the Peach Pit? Yes. Yes, yes. I mean, you'll notice, generally, the Elvis sightings, they go down in the summer months, because Elvis is, you know, with the burns.
He retracts the burns.
He does. So the Elvis sightings, the Liza Minnelli sightings go down, too. I'm not sure why that is.
You're going to go after her. I can't be part of it. I respect her too much as an artist.
I have a question for you.
Yeah. I love that can get a big laugh.
Fantastic.
I respect Liza Minnelli as an artist. You had a question for me.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
As Conan O'Brien, I'm assuming you're an Irish Catholic.
Wrong.
Ah. Well, that kills that joke.
We're Dutch. No, I am an Irish Catholic, yes.
Do you, I mean, and obviously you make a lot of jokes about the...
No, we don't make, honestly, we make a lot of jokes, you know.
Right.
We, every now and then, we do a joke. Occasionally we do a joke.
Last night, the postage stamps. Tonight with the...
Okay, every night, yeah.
Are you at all torn about doing this?
I have no soul.
Okie dokie.
I think that's pretty clear a long time ago. You could see my soul leave my body in a 1995 episode.
Right.
And actually, you can see it's like those cartoons where it just left my body. It was during a long interview.
Circled around a couple of times, waved goodbye.
Right, and then it left.
Goes to Christmas past.
No, in fairness, I'll answer that question seriously. I'm not really that torn. I think when bad things happen, we have to try and make light of the situation. So yeah, I think if I was Catholic and I said no, I'm not going to do it all. Right. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to touch it. But if another religion screws up, I'll be in there beating them left and right. I think that would be wrong. Right. So I try and do my part. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. But let's talk about you.
Okay.
Don't you think I'm funny? I mean, I don't know how I do it. We have to talk about something here, which is, and this is a true story. I did not make this up, but there's a short film that's out there that this woman, this filmmaker made, and she took footage from Beverly Hills 90210 episodes and edited the footage together in such a way that it really looks like Brandon and Dylan are gay lovers.
Right.
And I got to see some of it, and it literally, the quality was such that we couldn't really show it here, and it was not long enough, but they really take...
You're talking about the film.
No, I wasn't. No. But the quality said we couldn't show it, but they literally will show, like, you know, they'll show Luke, like, opening the, Luke Perry opening the shower, and you're in a bathroom looking, you can't see it, and it's edited together. What does this make you think when a film like this comes out, a short film?
I have to tell you that Luke and I used to make jokes about that when we were actually shooting the show, because there are a lot of long, loving looks between the two of us, and we...
In the show.
In the show. I mean, with long, meaningful looks, but if, misconstrued and taken out of context, they're long, loving looks, absolutely.
Because you guys would really, there'd be a lot of scenes where you guys would have a heart-to-heart about, like...
dudes sit around and talk about their feelings all the time. How are you feeling today, Conan?
I'm feeling just fine. No. So that happens, yeah. But
I think it's very funny. I think it's very, very funny.
Okay.
And it's about time.
Right.
It's about time the homoeroticism of Beverly Hills 90210 was brought to the forefront.
Yeah. It must be weird because I know that you and Luke are still, you guys are friends, and you sometimes will like hook up and go out and get a bite to eat. It must be weird because people see the two of you together out in public, and it's just this, like, it's Fred and Barney, you know?
Yeah.
So to speak. A really cool Fred and Barney.
That wasn't quite the analogy I would have drawn,
okay.
but
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, you know.
There you go. Right. Cheech and Chong.
We don't. That's a little more like it.
Yeah.
I don't. We don't dine together too often simply because of that reason. Because people come and go, hey, what do you guys want? A couple of mega burgers, you know?
Right.
Kind of lame, you know.
What
really.
kind of guy is that? What an ass! You want a mega burger? Are you being harassed by pirates often?
When in Nova Scotia,
right.
You know,
that can happen.
It happens.
This, I'll talk about this. The audience misconstrued what I was saying earlier, but this actually brings us to this next point. There's a British magazine.
There's a point to all this?
Yes, there is a point somewhere in here. This is all a tax write-off. A British magazine. There's this British magazine called Loaded.
Right.
And when someone's coming on the show, our researchers look around and they do like a search on any articles that have come out, and we get sent this British magazine Loaded that has a feature on you, and it lists you as one of the top 5 well-endowed actors in Hollywood. And I'm thinking, how do you get on that list?
It's pretty simple, Conan. Actually, I'll give you the secret.
Yes.
You date a lot of women with very small hands.
Well, that might work for you. That would not work for me. But I have real teeny hands. Now listen.
I have to actually admit something that's horrible. But that magazine came out last summer.
Right.
And I actually kept it on my coffee table.
Yes, you would.
For the whole summer. And I even had a little Post-it note on the page where the thing was, so people would come in and go, hey, what's this? It's a copy of Loaded, and it, you know, it was great.
Who did you beat out on the list? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Right.
Once my name was on it, I didn't care who else was on it.
You didn't keep reading.
Well, who cares?
That's just amazing. I mean, that's just I would wear that magazine on my forehead. I would have a hat made with the article, and people would be like, "What are you wearing?" I don't know. It's just this. Oh, you want to read it? I don't. And that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah. It's an odd thing.
Yeah. It's good. Of all the kind of press you can get out there.
Hey, you know what? I've had a lot worse, believe me.
Right.
Yeah.
Every now and then, like, an article shows up about how I don't do very well when I'm in the sun. And I'm like, oh, great, you know.
Yeah.
What a great reputation to have. I would much prefer the whole well-endowed thing. That would be great.
Yeah, it seems to work for me, you know.
Yeah, very good.
How did we get on this?
I asked you about it.
Okay. But we've stayed on it for an abnormally long amount of time.
It's really cool and weird, and I want to talk about it. People prefer that to, let's discuss the new project.
Yes.
We should discuss the new project, though.
Yeah, you know, let's just do a real short thing, and then we can get back.
You sicken me.
I'm sorry.
No, you have this new movie out. It's called Cherish.
I have a movie out called Cherish. It comes out this Friday. It stars Robin Tunney and Tim Blake Nelson. It's really, really a funny, strange, wonderful little movie. You know.
What's the idea behind the movie?
It's about a girl who gets wrongfully accused of a crime, gets sentenced that home sentencing thing, and has to wear one of them anklet things.
Right.
And then she just, being stuck in her apartment for that amount of time, she goes into this whole strange fantasy world full of, you know, late 70s, early 80s soft rock and...
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds very different, you know.
It is. It's very
It's not
different.
like you go undercover to get the bad guy.
Right. It's not like, you know, it's not like Spider-Man. You know, it's different, you know, so it's...
Because people hate that. Yeah.
I actually really like that movie. Did you see it?
I saw Spider-Man. It was good.
It's really good.
Yeah, it was very good.
But we're not here to talk about Spider-Man.
We
Let's talk about Cherish.
We have a clip of Spider-Man now. I'd love it if we had a clip of Spider-Man now.
Wouldn't that be funny?
No, but so what's your part in this movie? Because we have a clip here, and I want it to make sense.
Oh, wow, it's really convoluted and funny. But
you were bitten by a radioactive spider.
Exactly. Robin Tunney works in an office, and I'm like the cool guy in
Right.
the office, and you know, she has this very vivid fantasy life, as I explained earlier, and I think what you're about to see is one of those fantasies.
Where she sees you and she goes into a fantasy.
She goes into a fantasy, you know, under the veil of early 80s soft rock.
Okay, let's take a look at this clip from Cherish.
I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. Just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made.
Hey, beautiful.
I'm not in love.
Hey, gorgeous.
This thing must be fun to do, the whole head.
Yeah. Well, you know, I always wondered what it would be like to be a Backstreet Boy, and now I know.
Now you know what and little note, that was really your dog,
That's
right?
really my dog, Swifty, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Right, yeah. He's, you know, he's a big star, man.
He's
you know.
working his way up.
He is, man. You know, he gets a bigger trailer than I do. It's really kind of embarrassing.
It's all gone to his head.
Yeah, I need to get a new agent, obviously.
Cherish opens in select cities this Friday. It's always a lot of fun when you come by.
Conan, thanks,
yeah,
man.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
Good to see you
Always
again.
great. Jason Priestley, Mark Maron coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.